as technology goes, okay, so local service business, talk to me how you're using technology to make the systems and processes just that much better and smoother.
Yeah, for sure. The very first thing that we did is we look at what's going on in the home service industry and what do people not like about it? Like, how can we fix these problems? So little things like not having someone return a phone call, not having a reminder, not knowing like appointment confirmation, things like that. So just incorporating like CRM systems. We use House Call Pro. It's very commonly used across service industry for people. It sends an email automatically, texts automatically when the text on the way, collects payment, all that stuff, really automated. From there, we've started to create systems and processes just to duplicate things so that like every time we provide an estimate, for example, I'm not guessing how much it's going to cost for me to deliver your software salt and change your filters. I just check that box and a price is created. So there's so many things that we've taken out like the guesswork of and just created systems and processes. All of our training systems are all in the cloud. It's so easy for me to edit that. Like if we make a mistake, we train that into the training documents. Then the next guy and the 100th guy that are hired down the road for us, they're trained in so we don't make that same mistake for a customer. So it's using like normal things that like someone was still doing like in the 50s, 60s, 70s in the home service industry, like these backbone things of like we need to train our employees, but making it like easier for people to access that and making it so that it is being done. Not so much a technology thing, but we have a training meeting every single morning and it needs to be done. We prevent so many callbacks. I'd say a majority of our reviews that we get online are because the person who we're sending out does a really great job. And like one of our services is air duct cleaning. And I would say less than 1% of people after we clean the air duct take that vent cover off and like look in it. Like, I mean, it's just something that doesn't do that. And so with that, you get people that take advantage of that. But for us, my guys know that it's so much more than just like showing up and doing a great job cleaning air ducts. Like that's really important. But like making someone feel comfortable in their home. Like, hey, Susie, how long have you lived here for? Like, yeah, your beautiful neighborhood. Like, do you like your neighbors? Or, like just putting a positive aspect of it from the very get-go. When you get there, when we ring the doorbell, we take like 3 or 4 steps back. Like we stand on the step down. So you're just making people feel comfortable. Because I believe that people are going to remember a lot more rather than like how you clean their ducts. It's like how you made them feel. And so if we came to your house and we provide a professional service, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I could probably switch places with someone who's like carpet cleaning. Even though I know barely anything about carpet cleaning, I can run a service-based business. And to do a good job, we're doing almost the exact same thing. You're just slightly changing the service that you're providing for your customers.
To find these people, is it the type of thing that they have to have those character traits to get the job? This is not something that you teach or you refine them, or what you're saying is awesome. But how do people find these people that are respectful and attentive and time oriented? And
yeah, I think it's very situational, but we'll ask different questions throughout that interview process of like, I'll ask you during the beginning, like, hey, how do you define integrity? Like, is it, maybe it's like,
I would say doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Great answer. So then we're going to talk about something else here in the interview process. What do you like to do for fun on the weekend? Blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to say, Danny, if one of your friends were here and based off the way that you define integrity, would they say you're a person of integrity? And I've had people say no. I've had people be like, no, that's just not a thing for me. But most
of them very integrity thing to say.
Yeah, exactly. So then where do you go from there? But what's really important from there is for them to understand doing what you say you're going to do is extremely important at this company. And I need to know that if you're working here and you're going to put that company logo on your shirt and you're going to drive that van down the road, which is a giant billboard, that you're a person of integrity, that you're going to treat each customer as if it was your mom, your sister, your grandma. You're just going to treat that person the way they deserve to be treated. It's extremely important. And if I offer you the job and you accept it, I need to know that you're going to be that person. And when you get like deep like that, not being like, so tell me about your qualifications. Cause like that doesn't really matter to us. Cause I can train you I can train you how to have great customer service. I would much rather take a guy who's worked at like a coffee shop than a handyman, because the handyman's like, oh, I know how to do all this stuff. And they're not trainable. Or the customer service person, that's great. I can throw you anywhere in any role in my company. And if you have great customer service, you can do anything. I can teach you how to answer the phone or clean an air duct, clean a dryer vent, whatever.
Yeah. Wow. Love that.